So after making your video, you want to go ahead to edit, but CapCut has actually made all these things pro. CapCut has made all these things limited for you to actually use them only when you pay. And that's why I'm here to show you a step-by-step guide that will help you know how to use all these features, all these limited features, things like removal of background, things like exporting a 4K resolution, and other limited effects that you want to access. I'm going to walk you through step-by-step tutorial on how to use this CapCut Pro absolutely for free. And if this sounds like a video that you want to listen to or you're interested in, whether you're a YouTuber or a TikToker or a Facebook lover, any sort of content creation you're into, if this sounds like what you're interested in, do it to hit the subscribe button, share and like, so that this video can get to a wider audience and a lot of people will get to learn how to navigate this and start using it absolutely for free. Because as a small content creator, you've not even started making enough money from your content, so why would you have to start paying for all these tools? So without more further ado, let's dive into the tutorial.
So now I'm going to uninstall the previous CapCut for the sake of this tutorial so that we can install another one again. So I've uninstalled the CapCut. So as you can see, there is no CapCut here in this phone. There's no CapCut in my phone at all. So we are going to install the CapCut all over again. So the first thing you want to do is head down to Chrome or any browser of your choice and type in CapCut old version. Now as you can see, there are various websites or sites where the CapCut old version is. There are many of them, but the one I'm going to be using is the Firefox CapCut older version. That's the one I'm going to be using for the sake of this tutorial. So you get it on, and now you can see that there are other previous versions of CapCut. We have 11.3, 11.4, we have 12, various part of them. But for the sake of this tutorial again, I'm going to be making use of the one called 11.10 version. That's one we're going to be making use of, and we are going to have to download now. So it's currently downloading. As you can see, it's almost done downloading. So the next thing we want to do is to stage in the app and install into the phone. You want to install the app here. Of course, I want to install CapCut. So let's go and check. If you go and check your phone, you'll see that CapCut is already installed. So we're going to have to check CapCut now. Open the app and see if we want has worked. Now we're going to check, see, like as you can see here, we have volume. Volume in the upgraded CapCut requires you to upgrade to Pro. That is, to get the loudness part of the volume, you have to pay. But as you can see here, there is no Pro tag attached to it. That is, you can use it at the maximum volume and also export with that. You wouldn't have any sort of issue. So the next thing we are going to have to check is the no background. So we're going to have to check now if we can actually do auto removal of background. As you can see, it worked. It worked, guys. So this older version helps you to know that you can use all these CapCut Premium tools without having to pay any cover, any money. So as you can see, the auto removal worked. There is also no Pro tag attached to it, and also you can export with it. So the next thing we're going to have to also check in here is this light effect, like this, our transitions. You know, some of these transitions are also required of you to upgrade to the Pro version. Our transitions and also animations and other light effects, basically. So we are going to have to check if this actually worked. So guys, here we are. As you can see, all of them are actually Pro tagged free. That is, there is no Pro on them. Like, you don't need to make any money. So I think even if there is maybe one or two, but in all of this, you have varieties to work on with. You have varieties of tools to try out with. So that's it, guys. Now for the exporting in 1080 pixels and 4K resolution, all you need to do is do a drop down and navigate through to the 1080 or 4K resolution, and there you are. So that way you'll be able to export in that high resolution and get a crystal clear video. So we are going to export now, and of course your video is already saved. Now, notable points for this tutorial. Please don't upgrade CapCut as you get the latest version which has Pro Tag tools. Secondly, kindly practice this tutorial possibly with another device while you watch so as to ensure you get it right. If you didn't get it right the first time, feel free to watch the tutorial again. Take it slow so you can understand better. And lastly, kindly note that this tutorial can only work on Android devices.
So having learned the CapCut Pro for free, knowing how to navigate all these tools without paying a dime, I've also gone ahead to make a video about secret website that you could use for free in order to up your content creation skills. So you can go ahead to watch it and know how to use all these tools or know how to edit without having to pay any single naira. Please, if you found this video very helpful, do well to hit the subscribe button, like and share so that this video can get to a wider audience and a lot of content creators that want to make use of this can use them effectively and efficiently without having to pay a naira. Until we meet again, do well to subscribe, like and share this video and remain blessed.